Okay. Wait for it to load up over there. Okie dokie. Hit play there. Okey-dokey. And damn it. Okay, just give me 1 second. Come on. Stupid thing. There we go. Stupid Twitter. Needed me to reset my password. Okay. I do want to go ahead and somewhat expand upon the idea of no permanent alliances, so show an example of an exception to that rule. If I'm correct. Oh, nope, never mind. Poland is apparently no longer... I could have sworn they were when I played this save for myself, but I guess not. Okay, never mind then. But you are enemies with Egypt. You are... No, you're not in a coalition. Why don't you want to be my friend? You just don't like me. Well, I want to be your friend. Okay, and let me make sure that all these territories are marked as places that I want. Poland, I would appreciate it if you were to rival Hungary. Any... Nope. Nobody over there. Croatia. Sicily and Aquileia. Okay, don't really feel like dealing with them. My army also still has to somewhat recuperate, and I'm going to adjust the army sizes. So, 15-5. Send him over there. And I'll work on finishing him up and getting him up to 15,000 infantry. Get the game up to 4 speed. And for a little bit, we're just going to spend time gaining manpower back. But if Poland ever decides to rival Hungary, we shall look into an alliance with them. Also, what's our current mission? Improve our prestige. Well, that's going to be a little while. Got a ways to go until we're ready with the manpower. You are allied with Mongolia. Moldavia would join if I give him land. Georgia would join either if I give him land or not. Circassia is my vassal, I believe. Let me check to confirm that. No, they're not. Okay, we need to improve relations. Let's go ahead and make Circassia our vassal. Just so we can actually get a little bit out of them. Not a whole lot. But an alliance with them isn't exactly that great either, so making them my vassal will be a little bit beneficial. And we're not making any Diplo points. Apparently I'm overextended, I didn't realize that. So what happens when you don't play these saves all that often. Or at least when you end up using these saves to go and do your own thing in the future. And that is right, you can never have enough money. We got 4 loans to pay off. Okay, where's our fleet? I want you to hunt pirates in Constantinople. I think that's where they're hitting. Okay, almost there to pay off one of the loans. Damn it. Where are they? If I were to actually look at the thing and see where it tells me they're hitting, it would probably be beneficial. There you go, Egypt and Andalusia are at war, so that's nice. Oop, we can pay off one of the loans. That'll also give us some more spending money in the future, since it won't be going to pay down the interest. Successfully converted a territory. I did not mean to right-click that away, but at least it's not that important. Kick the game up to 5 speed, because we're not going to do anything for a little while. I'm going to be sitting here first just waiting. Damn you, game. Waiting for manpower to recuperate first. Thank you for those. And Hungary has fabricated some claims on us. We cored a province. I know we still have the loans game. I'm gonna try and pay them down. It's gonna take a little while. Oh, and we're actually starting to get some manpower into our pool now, which is always great. Of course, it's going to be going to build up this army, so it doesn't really mean much right now. And I need 81 and 84. Of course, the game just had to go and have me lose some. I don't have the administrative power to lose, and it'll just toss me into the negative. Or I could lose prestige, which, well, I'm trying to see. It doesn't look like it's gonna hurt me too much, but you know, it's good. I'll take the hit to the administrative power. That'll be back eventually. Okay, recall that diplomat. Are you okay? Yes, okay, Poland, since you have now rivaled Hungary, we can have an alliance. Of course, that just tossed me into the negative now for Diplo power. Yep, didn't quite think that one through, obviously. Let's see, what do I want? I think I'd just be better off telling him to focus on that and then slapping him in there. That'll at least balance things out. Current ruler is not exactly the greatest, and his heir is only ever so slightly better. I know, game. We're gonna pay down the loans. Quit reminding me. Moldavia wants it. Screw it, sure. And Georgia, whatever. Okay, we're almost going to bring Circassia into being our vassal. There we go. Welcome aboard, Circassia. Okay, I don't know who the game was trying to tell me my alliance was breaking with, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Circassia. Because for whatever reason the game doesn't realize that when you make them your vassal, it doesn't matter about the alliance anymore. And our ruler just died, so we got an ever so slightly better, or at least more balanced ruler. So I'm not going to really complain about that. The game really just loves screwing me over with the administrative power, obviously. I would really love it if Poland would be nice enough to go to war with Hungary and would offer me land. They did when I played this safe for myself. Now they don't feel like it. What's their influence at? Guess it's fine to let it increase a little bit. It's fairly low anyway. What happened to the... Oh, war exhaustion went down more, so it became cheaper. Okay. And that's not exactly a bad air. 323 is... I would, in my opinion, think it's a little bit better than the 135 we have now and the... What was it? 026, I think it was, that we had before. Okay, truce with the Abbasids and all of them are done. The Abbasids still would not be interested in an alliance, though, even though we share a common enemy. I need to pay off the loans, so... You can have the manpower. Go ahead and pay that one off. Again, gives us a little bit more money, because that money's no longer being spent to pay down the interest. Egypt is no longer a valid rival. Or are they no longer rivaling us? Okay, I think it was they're no longer rivaling us. They switched the rival to Andalusia. Someday I'll be able to get the administrative power up. I'll go ahead and spend some money to get these guys up to where I want them to be. And we should still make money even then. Not as much, but should still make money nonetheless. Poland, who are you fighting right now? Oh, okay. Fighting Pomerania, Magdeburg, Franconia, France, Baden, and Cologne. Well, they're kind of lucky France is almost non-existent. Which, also, I'm actually curious now, since it happened to me in my own save. What happened to England's navy? Oh, they got 40,000 ships. It's okay. Because my own when I was playing this save for myself, I had a larger navy than England, which is odd, to say the least. Oh, and Georgia's not going to offer me any land. Why would I want to join then, besides getting the prestige? Or at least not getting the prestige hit for declining. You're not going to give me any land, really? Well, I want that stuff. I don't care if you're going to give it to me or not, I'm going to get it. Even if it means I have to leave the war. And Mongolia isn't a part of this, correct? They're not. Wonderful. We'll accept, send that guy over there. We're going to try and nab some of these provinces while they have the opportunity. Also, that reminds me, since we're sitting at maxed out military power, raise war taxes to lower costs a little. Okay, no upgrading the ships right now. Okay, put the game at 4 speed. And split the army in half. That way they're not taking as much attrition. Probably not going to be able to really grab anything, though. Because Kiev and Volga, Bulgaria are also fighting the Kumans. In fact, since the Kumans are pretty much on their last leg, everybody's trying to grab a little bit. What are you guys fighting them for, though? You want that province. Okay, then you probably won't mind if I occupy Kharkov. At least, hopefully, you won't mind. And Volga, Bulgaria. Oh, damn it. You're fighting them... for what? Oh, you're a defender. Okay, the Kumans decided to go to war with Volga, Bulgaria. Okie dokie. That answers that. Who are the other guys we're fighting? Vladimir and Ryazan, who are both almost entirely occupied. You guys better not lose that, I'll be pissed. I don't really care about Egypt's opinion of me, so they stay. Since me and Egypt are not on the best of terms, I have no real reason to care about them. Okay, can you give me this? No. Can I get war reps and that at some point? Maybe? No, because we're not occupying the fort in the local area, which is currently occupied by Volga, Bulgaria, so we can't occupy it. At least not until Volga, Bulgaria leaves, which who knows when that's going to happen. And, of course... Okay, you guys meet up there. I have to go and squash the rebels. Don't like needing to squash other people's rebels, especially when they pop up in the territories that I'm occupying. Though this does allow us to occupy a little bit more land. We lost some military power, but that's fine. Pretty much capped at that anyway. Georgia apparently has no air anymore. You go help them. Try and get there before they leave. Wonderful. Go over there and occupy that. Come on. I do find it annoying that I have to occupy this fort way the hell out here just to be able to take this province. To me, it doesn't make much sense. No, don't go that way. They outnumber you, and while yes, we have a 2-star general, they still outnumber us, and knowing my luck, we'd end up losing the entire army somehow. So we're just gonna have to wait till we get some reinforcements to deal with this, even if it's Kiev or Volga, Bulgaria moving in and just happening to walk through the area, which is now happening, so go help them. Okay, nope, don't help Kiev occupy that. It's not our job. Oh, turn back! They stopped. Aha! Can I... No, because they want... I need at least 10 war score to make demands. You mean to tell me my war score is not at 10? Really? Uh-huh, okay, apparently it's not. Interesting. Find that a little surprising. Yes, renew the war. Why? Their entire army left this province. I walked in to start occupying it. Another of their army just happens to walk into the territory right as I finish, and they get it? Why? They didn't they weren't there the entire time. They were not the first ones there. And to my understanding of how the occupying system works, the first one there is the one that gets to take the province. So that makes no sense why Kiev got that, despite my army being the one that was there first. Okay, we can pay off one of these loans. And Poland is done, so I'm going to assume Poland will probably be going to war with Hungary relatively soon. Well, thank you very much, Georgia. You were at least nice enough to still give me something, even though you said you weren't going to originally. And let's go ahead and core it. And kick the game up to 5 speed. I don't know why we would say damnation to this, because we don't have a reason to care about the trade leagues. It really should just say, okay. Damn it. Okay, nobility wants us to... I don't really have the stability to lose, in all honesty, so... Screw it, they can have it. That also reminds me, I need to... Well, I can't now because it increased. We're gonna pay off the last loan game. Chill out. It's gonna take us probably another year to have the money needed to pay it off, but we will. Eventually. I would have liked if I could get war reps from the Kumans, but oh well. Neither of these guys are exactly loyal, but the clergy provide a bonus that I think is generally more useful to me right now. So we're going to side with the clergy. And then we'll grant those guys monopoly charters so they don't complain. And go ahead and make Konya core. Or at least start working on it. The second army is up. So once we go to war with Hungary, the second army is going to go and occupy this area over here in Croatia and Bosnia. And now Moldavia has decided to go to war with Croatia. And they're not promising me any land. I thought these guys were my vassal. Obviously not. I must be remembering wrong, clearly. Okay. Okay, Aquileia and Sicily did join. So we're going to be fighting two individuals, both of which are in the Western Tech group. However, both of which have had their leaders excommunicated because whoever is currently in charge of the papacy has decided to kick everybody out. And sadly, there's no way for me to check, as a non-Catholic ruler, who's in charge of the papacy right now, which is kind of a shame. I would like to have that ability. Oh well. I mean, granted, it's not really relevant to me, but I still would like to know. I'll send that army over there. Oh, 4 speed. Okay, and you guys probably want another ruler as well. So grant a generalship to the nobility. I get another nice general. And Moldavia, I'm hopeful that you'll be at least somewhat competent. But I'm not really holding out hope right now because apparently you had a very small army in the first place. And so this is pretty much being left up to me to do. And I'm not going to go and try to pick a fight with anybody in the Western Tech Group. If they want to fight me, they're going to have to come to me, so at least I'm on the defense. And I'll get any bonuses that exist. Which, sadly, very few of Croatia's territories actually provide any bonuses. In fact, the only one that does is Lika. When it comes to being on the defense. All the other ones are just completely neutral. So, that's annoying. You guys wanted Slovenia, right? So, go ahead and let you occupy it, or at least be considered the one to occupy it. And Galicia is also gonna have to fight those guys, so that sucks for them. Oh, yes, of course. And Sicily's doing what Sicily does. Occupying Corfu. Every opportunity they get, they always occupy that. And we'll divert resources, even though that means I lose more administrative power, which is very important, because I need to, eventually, get the needed administrative tech to get up to 46 so I can go eastern. That'll give me some better units, as well as getting rid of the -1 to all of my leadership or monarch powers. What happened to their army? Oh, Mongolia has announced this as their rival, and there's their armies up there in Galicia. Okay, go ahead and convert it. We need, well, 1, raise war taxes, but 2, okay, we need about, oh, we'll just round it up to the nearest 10, so 307, or 300, yeah, 370 gold to pay for that. And pretty much all the battles have been lost. Except for 1. And that was only because Moldavia outnumbered the enemy. Lose more prestige, of course. Poland has gone to war. You better not think about inviting me, because I am busy. Oh, Sicily's occupying some more territories, and they gave it to Croatia. Why'd they give it to Croatia? I guess just because they're closer. Dog freaked out because somebody closed their garage door or something. Okay, we've almost got the Dalmatia. Or at least those should be done relatively soon-ish. Once we take their capital, Croatia will hopefully be a little bit more likely to want to leave. Granted, they're also the war leaders, so maybe I'll be able to grab... See, I really don't care about Moldavia's war. And I would somewhat prefer if Moldavia actually lost land. Specifically Serbia. That way I could swoop in and grab it for myself. So, if you guys don't mind just giving me the Dalmatia, I'll leave. Thank you very much. Of course you don't want to give it to me. Because why would you? So let's go ahead and take Zeta real quick. We're gonna have that army stay there on the defense. Thank you. Now you're willing to see reason. And I could force my religion on you if I felt like getting the war to go long enough, but I don't. So I'll take 95 gold out of your hands, which is not a whole lot. Because you only have 67 in your treasury and you can only give me one loan of 28, of course. Well, it's some, and I don't really care to be in this war for any longer. Chances are it'll end up in a defeat because Galicia is going to have its land occupied. Moldavia has no army to speak of. Well, we got a little bit. And So we're just gonna go ahead and leave the war. And take the Dalmatia, get a little bit of money, and say, screw you guys. And also, because of that, we have the decision triumphed for the Balkans, so we get some army tradition and prestige, which is always nice. We do need a little bit more land in the Anatolia region, though. Which, actually, you don't have to own all of these, if I recall correctly. Even though it says you gotta own it all. I don't think you actually have to. I think all I need are these two provinces, actually, to be able to do the triumph in Anatolia. Send you back to Constantinople. Mothball the forts. Pay back the last loan. And hopefully be able to sit back and relax for a little while. To try and actually get some manpower. Because it's nice when you're able to actually stockpile manpower. And you don't get thrown into war after war after war. Thanks for reminding me, game, that I am at the max military power. I never would have guessed. That's actually not the best province. That is. We've almost got the Diplo points to get the next tech, although don't really care for this tech, in all honesty. I'm not going to be building any docks anytime soon. Because in case you didn't realize, I'm not big on navies. Just period. Oh. And Hungary's decided to go to war as well against Croatia. That was a little unexpected. But I don't really have any issues with it, and the game proceeds to give me more military power despite the fact that I'm maxed out on it. There's no real point in me not taking this right now, because I'm not going to do anything with the diplomatic power anytime soon. And there's nothing for me to spend it on, so screw it. We'll go ahead and grab the tech. The next one is also worthless to me. In fact, from the looks of it, the next time I get a tech that might actually be useful to me in some capacity would be level 44 and 50 for the Diplo techs. Okay, what are the other... There's two provinces. You got the Dalmatia, which we just took. And some other one. I don't know where it is, though. Well, it's somewhere. Wherever it is, I don't know. And it doesn't really matter. At least I don't care. Oh, there it is, that one. This is the other province that we need to nab. I believe. Yep, we got a claim, but that's it. And what do we need for that one? 72 admin tech. Which we won't be getting 72 admin tech for a while, because the game's not being nice enough to give me events. Or pop-ups that give me admin power anymore. But it will take it away from me. Oh, and the commandant that I had died, which is fine. In fact, this guy could... No, if he died, I wouldn't be getting any admin points anymore. So I'm gonna have to... At least until I can change the focus to being on administrative power, I'm gonna have to keep somebody in this slot. And the Pope is just excommunicated Hungary. So, Hungary's been excommunicated, Sicily's been excommunicated, Aquileia has been excommunicated. Surprisingly, Croatia hasn't. Who else has been excommunicated, though, out of curiosity? Looks like it was just those. Sicily, Aquileia, and now Hungary. Everybody else seems to be surprisingly fine. Okay, and you see, this is how you get me to join your war. If we accept, they promise us territorial gains. Unlike the other guys who didn't promise me anything, though luckily Georgia still gave me something, and then I abandoned Moldavia. We're only gonna have to fight Hungary because Gotland's not gonna do anything. So I accept. Let's go ahead and start taking everything we can from Hungary. Probably only gonna get these two provinces, knowing my luck though. And Moldavia, are you winning? Holy crap, Moldavia is actually winning. That is a surprise. It's probably because Hungary beat back most of their military. Okay, Moldavia must have actually lost the province of Moldavia at some point, and I clearly missed it when it happened. Oh yeah, I should go occupy those. They should be mostly safe. Hungary probably won't do anything about them. So you go ahead, nab those provinces. Sicily, screw you, I don't care. Okay, and... oh no. Oh, this is the Polish-Hungarian excommunication war. So Poland decided they're not going to go to war specifically for this territory, and they're going to use justification of Hungary was excommunicated. So, what gets you the ticking war score out of curiosity? Okay. And apparently taking that province got them the ticking war score. Okie dokie. A little bit confused by that one. Oh, did they finish the war with Croatia? They did. And Moldavia actually got Slovenia. Which is not what I was expecting. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Go ahead and convert that. Go ahead and core Bozos, or Bozos, or whatever it's called. Okay, that's a little bit too large, and I really should send the other portion of the army over there to back them up. Yeah. Turn back around. What happens when you just blindly tell your armies to keep marching forward? Oh, and Hungary decided to take that back. Of course. Because Moldavia has decided to betray me as far as I'm concerned and give Hungary military access to their lands. Damn you, game. When will we be able to treat? December 3rd. Why are you retreating that way? I don't want you to go up there. Go across the damn strait. The Navy's gonna be there to block them. I don't care where they want to retreat to. When I tell them to retreat to one spot, they really should just retreat to where I tell them to, not where they think it's best. I mean, they're lucky that they're not going to have to go and fight while retreating. But they would have definitely been better served on the other side of the strait. Because at least on the other side, they're going to be safe, because the Navy's going to be blocking any attempts to make it across unless Hungary somehow had a Navy. Which it's physically impossible for them to have a Navy right now. But no, game can't listen to what I tell the army to do. The army's got to do its own thing. Even when what I tell it to do is obviously for the best. At least in my opinion, it's for the best. And Galicia has a surprising army. In all honesty, though, of course, that's mostly made up of Polish troops there. And I think I'm just gonna eventually... I'm gonna kill Moldavia in the near future. I don't like that they decided to give Hungary military access through their lands. Go ahead and take those two provinces back. Disputed succession in a territory that I have no reason to give a crap about. Hungary's army is practically non-existent, so you can go ahead and actually start fighting again. And now Moldavia said, wait, you've wiped out Hungary's army. I'm gonna go to war with them now. I need to get in on this bandwagon. So what are you trying to take, Moldavia? I'm sure it told me, but I didn't bother actually paying attention. You're gonna try to take... I don't see the province you're talking about. Oh, right there. Okay, sure. Oh, and we have the military tactics next, which certainly doesn't hurt. It makes our troops a little bit better. And I mean, they do somewhat struggle to be decent against the Eastern and especially Western tech group nations. This war should be ending, like, right about now. They've lost everything except for their... Why, Moldavia? My troops were there first. What the hell? Well, this war is pretty much over, so tell our troops to march back home. There we go, and yeah. Oh, I think we got a little bit more than what I expected. Yes, we did. So, we got these two provinces, which are the only ones that I was expecting to get. We also got Maros over here, which I was not expecting to get. Oh, yes, and gotta spend some more money on rooting out corruption. Of course, the only issue now is, again, that I have to go and spend the admin tech. Oh, well, Poland... We can't exactly be friends anymore. Damn. Okay, England, I need to see the size of your army. 61,000 troops. Yeah. And that beats me. I'm sitting at 40,000. And struggling with the manpower. But Poland, since we no longer share a common rival, mostly because I'm not allowed to rival Hungary anymore, but I will mark them as hostile, we can't really be friends anymore due to my rules. Moldavia, as well. Yeah, we can't exactly be friends anymore yet again because of my rule. In fact, technically speaking, I don't think we could have been friends for a while now. This is what happens when you don't look at them all every time. Though, I could try to go and make you a vassal, but that's not going to happen. Because you think your military is better than mine, and it actually kind of is, because you're in the Eastern tech group and I'm in the Roman. And Eastern troops are better than Roman troops. But you got no friends, except for me. So if I break my alliance with you, assuming you don't make an alliance with Kiev or Poland, I could go to war with you and take some of your land, which I'm not going to complain about, so... We're going to try to do that at some point. And we are finally able to stockpile money, but not manpower. We still struggle with the manpower. Since we have the money, let's send the money. Also, let's check and see if there's anywhere to really build additional manpower buildings, which there are a number of territories. And that one is much better. Okay, and now just wait. We get a famine, of course. I don't want to build any roads games, so quit trying to say, hey, you can build a road. Why don't you build a road? Oh, now Hungary's losing. Wait. What? Okay, wait. Am I just confused? Because Moldavia is attacking Hungary for this territory. I'm fairly certain. No? Okay, that's not it. What territory? Because I don't... Okie dokie. Where? What territory are they attacking for, then? Because I think it's this one. But the name's changed now. And so now it's using the Moldavian name for the territory rather than the Hungarian name. But the title of the war did not update. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit confusing and annoying. Oh. Croatia. Don't try to rebel, because I'll just crush you. Also, I would like to take Crimea from Moldavia, just so that I can have a nice border over here. Oh, more famines. And you're going to keep getting famines with this mod. Until you hit a certain... I think it's after you get out of the medieval era. Which I don't think happens until about 1400. Let me see, does it tell you? No, it doesn't. Okay, yep. No idea. Also, did you make any new friends? No, you did not. Good. Can't have Hungary or Moldavia making friends. Because then it'll be a pain to conquer them in the... however many years it's going to make me wait because of the truce. Okay, nothing better than a 125, so... build it there. Also, Kiev. We are both Orthodox. You hate Hungary. Hungary hates you. You also hate the Kumans. Well, since we are both Orthodox, if I could improve relations with you, mark you as friendly. No, damn it. Misclicked. We could be allies. And Volga Bulgaria has... okay, they have some heretics rising up in their territories, as well as pretender rebels. That sucks to be Volga Bulgaria. What is their army strength right now? 6,000. Yeah, they're not going to be doing much. Nope, no building up right now. I don't want to build roads, game. Don't try to encourage me to build roads. Roads are crap. They don't... Ooh, okay. The Pope has decided to rival me. Right back at you, Pope. Why do you need military access to my lands? I'm guessing you plan to go through, like, Galicia, and maybe you need my military access to go through Galicia? No idea, but sure, for now. Also, actually, I'm curious now, the Pope. Yep, sitting at... I'm going to round it up to probably, since it doesn't tell me their number. They got a force limit of 25 regiments. But they're sitting at probably 28,000 troops. Western troops. So we're not going to war with the Pope right now. Especially since I'd have to land, which isn't going to be helpful. Also, hunt pirates. Constantinople. Because that's where all the pirates are, right? No, where are the pirates? I had pirates at one point, I could have sworn. Apparently I don't. Okay then, never mind. Protect trade. In Ragusa. And apparently Poland sent a gift to Novgorod. Oh, we can build some more things to improve manpower, so let's go ahead and do that. And someday, we'll be able to actually pay for all these. Especially if we could westernize, but needing to pay for those doesn't help us at all. Also, cancel that mission. Oh, okay, our truce with Croatia has expired, same with Aquileia. Croatia has no friends. Now, if only they would be nice enough to diplomatically insult me so I could declare war on them. And then vassalize them, and then through this menu over here, enforce my religion upon them. And the Abbasids have gone to war with Egypt. You go ahead, start converting those territories. Continue building... What are we building exactly? Armories. Also, are we... Yes, we're rivaling Egypt. And if the Abbasids were interested in an alliance, we could make one with them. So we'll send somebody to improve relations with the Abbasids. Okay, looks like Hungary's gonna lose, or Moldavia's gonna lose its land that it just got because I think Poland told Hungary to give this province to Moldavia. Now Moldavia is probably gonna lose it, potentially along with their Serbian holdings. Which I don't have an issue with Moldavia losing its Serbian territories. And the Pope has decided to make a claim on me? Really, Pope? I know we're rivals, but seriously? I'm not actually expecting you to do anything, so I'm surprised you even decided to. I thought you were just naming me as your rival for the sake of naming me as your rival. Apparently I was wrong. The Pope really does hate me. Oh, and we just lost one of our 2-star generals. Okay, so... let our manpower recover. Which I would love to do. It's never gonna happen. Annihilate Venice, which would be a pain in the arse right now, because I'd have to invade them from the sea. Because Croatia is not going to give me military access. Aquileia sure as hell ain't going to give me military access, so... it'd have to be from the sea. And currently, Venice is occupied, so that ain't happening. Can I actually incorporate Circassia, or are you just asking me to? Okay, yes, in theory I could. Need to improve relations again a little bit, but I could do it. So, we'll incorporate Circassia. That'll be our mission. I don't really care about the Abbasids. So, send somebody over here to improve relations with Circassia. Those guys need to become loyal. We have money to spend to improve manpower. Technically, we have enough manpower to be able to fill up both these armies again with a little bit extra. Or at least that's what our max manpower is, if we could ever get there. Okay. I'm expecting the Hungarians in Moldavia to just constantly go back and forth. Hungary will occupy land. Moldavia will move in to liberate the province. And it'll just be a back and forth between the two of them. And quit it, Hungary. Not gonna let any of your people go free. And I'm gonna assume it's these two provinces that we both share a common interest in. Which I don't really care for those, and you can have those. Okay, now Kiev would be interested in an alliance by removing some of those provinces. Apparently I have powerful allies. I don't know where Kiev is getting that idea from. Circassia is not powerful. They're a vassal. Georgia is not powerful. They're my only ally. Everybody else is a vassal, or I just broke off an alliance with them. Hell, Galicia is a personal union, so not an ally. And I would think, because I have powerful allies, you would be interested in joining my alliance, because it would make you better protected. Kinda had to pull their arm there, obviously. Or twist their arm, to get them to be interested in actually having an alliance, clearly. The Abbasids are doing what the Abbasids do, beating the crap out of Egypt. Of course, we'll have to make an alliance with the Abbasids if we want to go to war against Egypt. Well, actually, maybe not. Their allies are this guy and somebody else that I do not see. Somewhere. They have an ally somewhere else. I have no idea where. Okay, we're gonna have to find province. I'm gonna hope. Okay. Okay, there's their ally. A little tiny island. Wow. Okay, Egypt, you have some pretty lackluster allies, to say the least. Although, the Abbasids apparently decided not to really defend their eastern border much. So these guys are just kind of walking into the Abbasids' territory. It's a little bit unexpected. Any other good provinces? Anything better than a plus 125? I do not see anything better than a plus 125, so okay. Also, I forgot about increasing local autonomy so that these guys don't complain. At least, not as much. Okay, and we lost claims against the Cumans, who have shrunk quite a bit because Mongolia decided to beat the snot out of them. Okay, we can build some more. And we are finally stockpiling manpower again. Sadly, it won't last long. Oh, wonderful. Got some prestige. And that would have been enough prestige to put me over the top of what I needed if I had the last mission that was to improve my prestige. Is there anything interesting here to grab? Not really. At least I don't think so. Okay, we've almost got the needed relations to peacefully annex Circassia. Screw the Patriarch. Okay, converted Bosnia. Go ahead and start annexing Circassia. I'll let you stay there until they hit 200. Okay, go ahead, start converting. We have money again because we took some money from the Patriarch. Oh. And their war, I think, ended in a white peace. No. Moldavia was forced to cede Slovenia to Hungary, give them war reps, and release Serbia as a sovereign state. Of course, unless Hungary is fast about creating an alliance with Serbia, I could go ahead, go to war, conquer it, and call it a job well done. I'm not exactly that inclined to do that, however. Primarily because that's more territories that I'll have to create cores for. And we're not getting any admin points actually right now. Okay, none of those are worth grabbing right now. Well, actually, the only one I can grab I don't care for, and the other two I can't right now afford. Okay, because we're annexing Circassia, if I were to go ahead and tell these guys to switch focus, we would lose diplomatic power. Of course. So, Serbia, possible. I would love to be friends with you. Okay, and I'm calling you back home. I want to at least have one diplomat free at pretty much all times. Also, I thought I mothballed the forts. Apparently, I forgot to do it. That gives us some more money to spend. Okay, I need to grab somebody here, just so we can start gaining some production efficiency. Probably more useful than the stability cost, and it will also help cover your own costs. Not by much, but something. And I need to gain administrative points. It's very important. So I can actually start coring territories. And you got Hungarian or Croatians trying to separate Serbia. It doesn't matter if I have powerful allies. You should want to be my friend because of that. At least in my opinion, I would think that, hey, they've got powerful allies. Maybe we should be their friend. Would be a reasonable way for things to occur, but obviously it's not the case for the AI. The AI says they got powerful allies. We don't want to be friends with them. Which just seems silly to me. Okay, well, we're not going to be renewing our royal marriage with Moldavia. However... Okay, never mind. I was going to say we would renew it with Serbia, but we're not going to. Oh. Cancel the military access through Moldavia. It doesn't matter anymore. There we go. Royal marriage with Serbia. Try to negotiate alliance with Serbia, and there you go, Hungary. You kind of screwed up there. You just gave me another ally. They're crap, because their military is only about 2,000 right now, and I don't know what their cap is. Let's see. Serbia. You're capped out at a 7,000 man strong army. Yeah. Not much. But it's something. It's more men to throw to Hungary once I go to war with them again, inevitably. Also do a best guess there for notifications. And build more armories. Anything better than a 125? I'm not seeing any. So just keep on building them up. Okay. And Moldavia has no heir. But since their leader is only 19 years old, even if I were to renew my royal marriage with them, it wouldn't really matter. They would get an heir. so I would not be inheriting, or I wouldn't be able to force Moldavia into a personal union. But I would be interested in going to war with them now, because they are very small, they have no allies, but I do have to go and core a bunch of territory, so it's not going to happen. Okay, pull you back. Military points there. Okay, because I own some of their core provinces, they will not accept an alliance or becoming a vassal of mine no matter what. Which is fine, because eventually I'll surround Serbia. And once I surround them, I will actually likely break my... Okay. Wait. Game, did you not just tell me that England is no longer a valid rival or something along those lines? What the hell? Oh, no, you told me that they have set me as their rival. Okay. Gee, thanks, England. I mean, we've hated each other for a while now, but you decided to make it official. Which, obviously, that was inevitable, but still. Go ahead and core that. Still gonna keep running the game on 5 speed for the time being. Oh, but yes, they were forced out of the war. They still have their alliance, though. If I were the Abbasids, I would have probably forced these guys to annul all treaties with Egypt, just so that Egypt would no longer have an ally on the the eastern borders of the Abbasids. But apparently Abbasids didn't quite think that far ahead. Okay, decline of the nobility. I'm not going to complain. They have generally been a thorn in my side. Okay, we now have the claims against the Abbasids rather than Egypt. The Abbasids' allies are Oman, Shamar, and Mosul. So Georgia would have to deal with Mosul. I don't trust Georgia to do that, though, sadly. Armenia is here, however. And they would accept becoming a vassal. And they're only one province. And while annexing them would be faster, vassalizing them would also give me... it'll instantly core the territory. Okay, do I need a royal marriage? No, I do not. Wonderful. Okay, alliance. Come on. I want to send somebody to improve... Okay. Yes, I'll take the royal marriage. Send somebody to improve relations. I'm fairly certain I already canceled what I had with these guys before. So, I don't know why the game is informing me of that. I would love for them to be loyal. Granted, this will put me in debt and the game will say, well, I know it'll only take you about 2 or 3 months to actually get back into the positive, but we're still going to go ahead and force you to have a loan, but screw it. I'll take what they need to pay off a loan. It shouldn't take too long to get the necessary money. Need 130 to core the Dalmatia. Just because of their resistance to foreigners, and also because their development's quite high. No, no, don't spend money. Keep saving it up so we can pay off this loan real fast. This should finish June 1311. Okay, we gained a core. Go ahead and start converting the province. We need 381. Also, yep, you guys would be inclined to become vassal. Just need to get the... Oh, there we go. Pay off that loan. Wonderful. Anybody that would be interested? Nope. Nobody. Oh, Nassau just went to war with Franconia. Wherever they are. Oh, there, you are. Franconia is right there. Franconia is also, however, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, so I'm not sure if that was a great idea or not. Though I guess Franconia is only allowed to fight by themselves. They're not able to call on the rest of the Empire. So it's actually not that bad. Cumans have lost a bunch of territory to Volga, Bulgaria. In fact, the two provinces that I would love to take from them just so happen to be two of the three provinces they have left. I think we're going to be going to war with the Cumans shortly. Send somebody to build a spy network. I would like to not lose stability, game. And the legitimacy will come back over time, so we'll accept their demand for the old rights. Just so that I don't lose the one stability that I have. And yes, I can go and spend money again now. Anything better than a 125. Just need to confirm this every time. Nope. Okay. I think we're gonna relatively soon start building... Oh, you went to war with Swabia? Why? Oh, because it's a secession war. Okay. Still find it a little silly that Hungary's involved in that, but they are. And Armenia has no other allies besides me. And the Hungarian separatists are the only separatists that remain within the nation. Which is great for me. The Abbasids have a core province of ours, which is a little bit annoying. Or... no, they got a core, or something. Ah, whatever, who cares. Oh, the Pope is fabricating more claims on me. The Pope really hates me. Okay, fabricate claims. I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to call this guy back now, and I'm going to send an army up there. I'm going to send an army up there with a general. And... Armenia, welcome to being a vassal. I hope you enjoy your stay. And Kuman, since you have no allies, I will go to war with you solo. Besides, none of my allies would be interested in joining anyway. Although I am curious. Georgia is in debt. Kiev just doesn't want to join. And Serbia says no, it's a distant war. And also because I don't have 10 favors for them. Okay, So, that's fine. I was gonna go to war solo anyway, so... whatever. No, go! Now to that province. And we'll get the game 5 speed, because they're not gonna do anything. I have Diplo power to lose, so screw it. Also, call that guy back. He's no longer needed there. And I will take these 2 provinces off your hand. I almost want to make you a vassal, but not really, because you're going to be worthless unless I were to expand your territories, which I'm not going to want to do anyway. So, I'll just take the war reps. And the very little money that you have. I'm also going to demand that you revoke your claims or cores. Okay, cores in this case. On those 2 territories. Okay, game. Why do you have to screw me over so? Okay, wait, these guys are... Aha, yes, wonderful. Well, spend the points anyway, just so it gets rid of the notification. But the Hungarians have decided that it is not worth complaining now about their annexation that's going to be occurring. Go ahead and spend the money to improve these territories with the money they give me. There we go. And yeah, that's fine. Thank you. You head back to Constantinople. Go ahead and core those. Okay. I can side with the clergy. That'll piss off the nobility, bring the nobility down to 40 loyalty, which will put them in the situation in which they have the chance of rebelling. That'll also decrease the manpower recovery speed. We're not quite at max manpower, but we are fairly close, so it doesn't matter nearly as much. I can side with the nobility, but that'll piss off the clergy and put them at 35 loyalty, which will decrease my national tax modifier, along with increasing the stability cost. Neither of these guys are particularly great to side with, because either way I'm going to end up in a negative. Though, I could give... Okay. So I could side with the clergy, give the nobility a diet, and things should work out fine. So side with clergy, call it diet for the nobility so they don't complain, and voila, everyone's happy. Well, they're happy in the sense that they're not complaining, at least. That's all I care about. And go ahead and increase local autonomy in those territories. Someday, I'll core the Dalmatia. It'll be a while. And since we've integrated Circassia, we take that hit. Okay, that'll be an easy one, sure. We're gonna get rid of Circassia's army. It's no real point in keeping it. I cannot vassalize Georgia because their development is over 100. Abbasids, who are your enemies? Senna, Egypt, and those guys. Well, these guys want to be friends with me. Not quite yet, but we'll say we want to be their friends. Since me and the Abbasids are... Well, now we're going to be enemies. You're rivaling Mosul. And, I mean, granted, since Mosul is allied with the Abbasids, some people would say that would technically allow me to be fine, but I'm not going to. So you Okay, you... If I improve relations with them, they should be interested in actually making an alliance. And the Pope has called a crusade against Andalusia, which is great. Now we just gotta wonder if anyone's gonna actually take part in it. Granted, it doesn't matter, because nobody... Okay, well, actually, I was gonna say it doesn't really matter, but I stand corrected. Rum is an ally of Andalusia. So, Rum, whom I would really love to finish off... Yeah, okay. I am actually hopeful that people will take advantage of this and go to war with Andalusia, so I can go to war with Rum and be mostly safe. We're almost at max manpower. Okay, we got more Diplo points. Oh, and our national theorist just died, and we need a new guy to take his place. We have quite a bit of inflation. And it wouldn't hurt to get rid of it. But it's not that much inflation. Okay. We're gonna save the money and hire the missionary. Or... the Inquisitor. Hire him, that'll make our missionaries better once we do send them out. And hello, Cool Gamer 201. Okay, let's see. Okay, probably another 2 or 3 months. Actually, no. Probably closer to a year, actually. To get an alliance with... I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'll butcher it. And Hungary, who are your allies? Is it still only Gotland? No, you've expanded it now to include that guy and that guy. Of which both are Western. Of course. Means they would... Well, they're small, so they wouldn't actually beat the snot out of me. Let me check. What's my heir? Oh, nothing here. Okay, we're gonna rival Mongolia. They shouldn't be a threat to us anytime soon, and we, according to the game at least, have a better army, and of course a better navy, because they have no navy. But let's see, our heir is, okay, still the 323. Our current ruler won't be dying anytime soon. And I don't plan to integrate Galicia until I border them. Because I don't feel like needing to deal with all those provinces without at least bordering them. And I could go and spend the money on the Diplotech. But I don't really care to. But I don't really have anything better to spend it on other than culture conversions, which are gonna take a little while. So, I don't know. That's only gonna take 30 months, I believe. So, it's actually not too bad, especially since we're playing on speed 5 right now, due to it being downtime. Yes, great. We'll go ahead and convert that. And more money to spend. Oh. Okay, it looks like my calculations are definitely off. Now we have an alliance with these guys. Apparently, if they were Orthodox, they would not mind a royal marriage. A little unexpected. If I promised them land, they would join. Georgia says no, because they're in debt. Kiev says no, because it's a distant war primarily, and because they're fighting another war. And Serbia just doesn't care. So my only ally, besides any vassals that I have, which actually I don't think I have anymore. Oh, well, we got Armenia. Armenia's not really going to do anything with their 4,000 man strong army. Let's do the math real fast. Let's check... Oh, wrong thing. How large is their army? We're going to say 24,000. Versus the Abbasids, who have... Oh, we'll say 29,000. I've got 40,000. Granted, the Abbasids also have allies, which include Oman, which has, oh, we'll say 7,000. Shamar, well, we got Mosul as well. Mosul has 16,000, and Shamar is 11,000. Okay, no, that'll probably be a fairly evenly matched battle. And even though technically my units are better than the Abbasids, I don't think it's a great idea right now. So, we're not going to be going to war with the Abbasids, at least right this second. Up, and we have finally managed to max out our manpower. It is a miracle. And I can also switch the focus to being on administrative power now. And so maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to eventually get the admin tech up to 41. Because we are far behind everyone else in that regard. No, that's paying for roads. I'm not building any roads, game. Don't try to remind me about building roads. Okay, recall that diplomat. Are you on the no, you're on the, you have to be on the offense. If you were on the defense, I would have been pretty much brought in out right away. I will take... No, damn it. It would help if I actually clicked properly. I'll take those provinces, Kiev. You just gotta invite me into your wars from now on. Oh yes, are people... No, see, I knew nobody was gonna take advantage of the crusade. Nobody ever does. You can call it, but people just say, why would I join the crusade? When I can sit back here as France and beat the snot, or as England and beat the snot out of France. So, nobody's going to be taking advantage of the crusade. At least not anytime soon. Moldavia, you still have no allies. Go ahead and core that. Moldavia. I know we used to be friends. We're not, because as far as I'm concerned, you betrayed me. I don't mind losing military power since we're sitting at fairly high and we're making 5 a month. I was about to say 5 a day, but that's not true. Okay, we're gonna go and fabricate claims to take over, grant a generalship to them. Okay, now we're getting crappy generals. Oh, Rum's fabricating claims on us. Really? And, of course, Andalusia decides not to join to defend Rome from the Abbasids. Because why would they? Okay, converted that. What's our new mission? Accumulate money. We can do that. The rival of our rival is Jin. Well, where the hell are they? Okie dokie, let's go and... Okay, we're not going to find it that way. J-I-N. Jin. Of course, we could have found them. Obviously, I just wasn't paying any attention. Yeah, I'd rather not go and try and improve relations with somebody way the hell out there. And who are they rival? Oh, Mongolia, probably, right? Yep. Or annihilate Venice. And again, that's not happening anytime soon, game. Quit trying. We'll go for accumulate money. That's something we can actually do. Culture conversion is almost completed in one of the territories. And the Kumans have separatists. Wonderful. Mothball the forts. Apparently I keep forgetting to do that after a war ends. Okay, once this core has been finished, we can look into using the actual Westernize button to maybe Westernize that method rather than the decision method. And granted, the decision method doesn't actually provide any bonuses to us, besides it's a peaceful transition to the different tech groups. Oh, what do they want? I'm not going to complain. Gain more loyalty? Oh, wow, but their influence increases quite a bit. But they have very little anyway. So, screw it, sure, they can have it. Oh, yes. Demand that these Cossacks be brought to justice. Oh, it was Kiev. Damn it! If it was Moldavia, we could have gone stuff. Oh well, okay. If only we could believe that, we get some prestige. And we'll just go ahead and wait and let us accumulate some money to meet that goal, or the mission. Keep the nobility happy, I don't need them complaining to me. Oh, Serbia's claimed that. Wonderful, Serbia. Good. Very good. Okay, I want Crimea. Oh, it would help if I select the right thing. Okay, you move over there, you move over there. Serbia, I am hopeful that you'll join this war. Let's check to confirm. No, because apparently you have a truce. Oh yes, because Hungary forced your independence, so I'm gonna have to sit here for about 2 more years before I can call you in. And the truce itself, if I went to war with them now, would last, I think it's what, 10 years? For a truce normally, so that's probably generally just easier if I wait. And it's not like my claim's gonna go away that soon. I got till 1341 to press it. So we can wait. We'll just let Moldavia know that we're going to go to war with them in the near future. And they're not going to get any allies. Hungary's not going to want to be their ally. Kiev doesn't want to be their ally. I don't want to be their ally, so Moldavia is out of luck. Okay. You guys are interested in keeping our royal marriages going. Why? We're allies. You should be able to walk through my land no matter what. Fine, I'll accept it. I got no idea why. Especially since you don't have to walk through this province to get to Majar. So I'm a little confused as to why they specifically needed military access through my territory. Sure, it's faster to walk through that province, but it's not a requirement. And you know what? Screw it, we'll get the Diplotech 43. A couple more months, then we'll go to war with Moldavia, who still has no allies. And I'll probably actually end the stream once we finish off Moldavia. Well, not necessarily finish off, but once we're done with Moldavia. Oh, we're almost done with the goal as well. or the mission. Okay, your thing is over. Just gonna go ahead and wait for the mission to finish real quick. Got some money. I'm not gonna secure southern Italy. Nor am I gonna go to war with Venice, nor am I gonna go and try and improve relations with Jin. I'll accept that mission, then immediately cancel it because it's not a mission I'm gonna do. Okay, Serbia, I'll give you land. Kiev, I don't want you in here. Because you're gonna try to take my land. I just know it. And yeah, nobody else is going to want to join, so that's fine. So Serbia's going to get this province here. I'm going to get Crimea and maybe a couple over here. Maybe I'll vassalize Moldavia, I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I'm going to get what I want. We can probably keep the game at 5 speed. This is going to be just walking in here. No, Serbia! Grab that province. Execute him for treason. Serbia! Take the province that I plan to give you. Don't make me do it. Oh, Genoa's trade league has ended. We don't really need more soldiers, game. I mean, okay, I guess depending on what you mean by more soldiers in this scenario. We don't need military power. It doesn't hurt to have literally more soldiers. Take that province back. See, Serbia, I would have preferred if you took that province. I can deal with Crimea on my own. I don't need your help to take it. I mean, hell, I could have fought Moldavia. Why can I not? I wish I could walk through Allied territory. Torda. What is that? Oh, right there. Maybe? And I already have reasons to go to war with these guys. Let's go with Torda. I'd rather go to war with Hungary over the Abbasids right now. Okay, you just go ahead and relax. We'll let Serbia and Armenia take those provinces, or take the Crimea for us. You're gonna give me the Crimea. You know you will. Vassalize the rest of you? Maybe. Also take all your money? I don't think that's that bad. Apparently demands exceed war score, really? Oh yeah, of course they exceed war score. Okay, we're gonna send this army over there. I think the general is... Oh, what is he exactly? He has a 1 siege. Well, that guy also has a 1 siege. But you're also faster, so go over there, help them real fast. Oh, never mind. You don't have to. Yeah, do I really want to vassalize you? I mean, I could just annex you. And that'll give me pretty much complete control over this trade node as well. Yeah. I don't know. I get 15 no matter what. I could also just let you live, even. Nah, screw it, I'll annex you. I'm making 3. Oh, I guess the advisor died. gonna spend some more money on rooting out corruption. And we'll work our way down. Oh, wonderful! We happen to have just enough administrative power to pay for all of this. It's great. Also, we've got quite a bit of money now. Money that can be spent on upgrading buildings, or, well, building more buildings. Let's see. Anywhere else? Nope, nowhere else that I feel like building that. Let's go ahead and check for the money-making buildings. Anywhere that I want to build this in particular. Oh, there's an 11 there. Any other 11s? Nope, I don't see any, so build them into 10s. That looks to be all the 10s. Okay. I could go and build a church just for the hell of it. Give me +1 to tax income, which does mean more money from some of these other territories as well. So, screw it, we'll build some churches throughout the lands. Build the ones over here. Show the Pope that, hey, we got churches as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's... no. Gotta make sure you build one in the capital. Just for the hell of it. We'll wait for our army to arrive back in Constantinople. And then the stream will be ending. So, we got some land from Croatia. A little bit of land from Hungary. Finished off Moldavia. Pretty much finished off the Cumans. Still a little bit there, but it's, to me, mostly irrelevant. Got an ally to deal with the Abbasids. I would love to deal with Rome, but I need somebody to go to war with Andalusia. That's not going to happen. And we also became enemies with the Pope. Croatia, do you have any allies? Bavaria and Trent. There's Trent. Bavaria is right up there, about to be annexed by Austria. I was about to say Australia, I don't know why. Austria. Which, actually, I should also... So, while playing this for myself, I figured out that... So, this tech reform brings us to Eastern. There's another decision as the Byzantine Empire that you have that puts you into Western. However, to get that one, or to actually activate that decision, you have to control either the current Austrian capital, so the province of Wien, or however you pronounce it, or the capital of Bohemia over here in Praha, or however you actually pronounce it. I need to own one of those two provinces to actually become Eastern, or to become Western after I become Eastern. Which, actually, taking a look, I think we might be able to become Eastern next... Well, actually, no, it won't be happening next, next stream. Probably the one after that, maybe, if we're lucky. Our heir is a 323, so that means we'll be getting a decent amount of admin tech. So we might be able to eventually get our admin up to 46 in probably the next stream if I'm lucky. And then the stream after that might be actually switching to Eastern, which would be great. But we got a little bit of land. Didn't expand too much. Primarily, a lot of it was actually sitting around waiting for the armies. But I'd say overall, this wasn't necessarily a bad session, per se. Also got an ally, who may prove to be decent, because they are in the Eastern Tech group as well. Just like Hungary is, so not too bad. And next stream we'll probably go to war with Hungary again. Maybe finish them off if we're really lucky, or at least make it to where they're pretty much irrelevant. And, okay, yep, nobody to No changes to make there for arrivals. But, and you guys might be hearing my dog snoring in the background. But that is going to be it for this streaming session. We are, at least now, no longer having trouble expanding. At least not as much as we were much earlier on. So we should be relatively close to being able to take over the Middle East, in fact. But I kind of want to kill off Hungary before I go for the Middle East, in all honesty. I also want to become Eastern before I go off for the Middle East. So, yeah. Probably within the next 3 streams we'll be able to actually do things in Egypt, or in the Middle East. We might actually go to war with the Abbasids also next stream, depending on how our ally is feeling, and whether or not Georgia is going to be decent at dealing with Mosul. But until the next stream, which will, as per usual, start at the normal times of about 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays. So, should have a stream happening July 1st. Although, of course, that's also the week that my classes start, but those classes don't happen on Friday, so I should be fine for the most part. But I will see you guys at the next stream. Until then, goodbye and farewell.